Yeah. I think yeah. I am ready, I swear. Unbuttons. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's what's up. Good.
Oh, there we go. It's on. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Like we always do, we sending out links, letting everybody know where to come, where to follow. So give us a quick second while we send out these messages and things like that. Boom.
Because I'm mad slow. Let's go here.
So big shout out to everybody out there in YouTube land. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in, that's about to tune in, all that good stuff. Again, we just doing like we always do every week, sending out these links.
I prepared. Is that a word? Prepared.
It is today.
I had already had a group text, so all I had to do is drop the link, and I have 2 more, and we're good.
Boom. All right. Let me go to, I got one more. Hold on, everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm coming. I'm just sending out these messages.
Shoot, I just messed up the link. Yikes.
All right.
One more.
Bam.
We're getting there. We are getting quicker. It seems like it's not quicker, but this really is. We're getting quicker. Well, I'm getting quicker. I swear.
And I also want to say shout out to everybody that's tuning in.
Oh, hi, Keiko.
Yeah.
Keiko be on there first, like it's a prize. I'm gonna get you a prize, Keiko, because that's.
Oh yeah, we definitely got you. Oh, there we go in the building. Party people in the house. Whoop, whoop. Put them up. I dig it.
Yes, hold on.
Spell it with a Z. Boom. Why? Because we different and it's cool. It's cool.
Oh shoot, I gotta take my thing off. Shoot. Okay.
All right. I'm ready. I hope y'all ready for a good show. We got a good show. A lot of things been happening and going on in the news over this past week. Yeah, we're gonna get into it today. Got some good headlines. Got some. It's not breaking news now, but it definitely happened within the last at least 2 hours. Oh, we got Pharaoh's in the building.
Pharaoh.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but
that's my grandson.
Thank you, grandson, for tuning in. Appreciate that.
Yes, he's 6. He's the one that was calling me last week.
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely gotta give him a big shout out, man. That's cheer.
I think I'm ready. Like, I really do.
You ready?
I think so. Like, is this real? Like, am I really ready? Wow. All right. I'm thinking so. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. In YouTube land, the usual suspects, they sign in.
The usual suspects are in the building. Shout out to all the usual suspects, man. It's love.
Hi, Holland, Pharaoh, my sister. Hi, guys.
Hey, sister. All of that. Cheer. Who don't like tuna?
Wait, there's some tuna?
It says
Pharaoh. Pharaoh says, what did he say about the tuna? He said it's an abomination.
You don't like tuna?
He said tuna's an abomination.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, you know, there
And
it is.
so is Donald Trump, but you know.
That too, you know, it rots from the head down.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, if you ready, I'm ready.
Get it.
You know, we can be ready to give it to them.
I'm gonna do the backwards thing.
You gonna do backwards? I'm gonna do forward. Here we go. I'm on your rhythm. Oh,
No, don't on my rhythm. Don't do my rhythm. That is a mistake.
Yo, all right, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? If this is your first time tuning in, we're a local online news show. We talk about local, national, and international news. I am your co-host, Frosty McNuggetts.
And I am Frosty Knowledge, aka Frosty Tips. And I almost wrote something else, but because I didn't have my glasses on.
This is What's Up People News. All right. Yo, as you can see, unfortunately, the hostess with the mostest couldn't make it today. Something came up at the very last minute, but he was ready. We had our PMs or production meetings, and he had stuff ready to go. He was on it, but something did come up at the last minute.
Right.
So we're gonna hold it down while brother Oreo does what he got to do. But with that being said, we're gonna keep the show moving right along. We're gonna start off the show. How's your week been so far?
Well, yesterday a car hit my house.
Yes. So, now how did that happen? Can you explain how?
I think the kid knew how it happened. I'm sitting here doing my work, and I was on the phone, and doing my work, but I heard like 2 bangs. I don't even know. So I ran to the window, and I didn't hear anything, and it was raining, so it's not. And it's a corner lot, and there's a stop sign, so accidents just occur. So it's not a big surprise. And I'm like, Kiva, did you hear that noise? She's like, yeah, the house shook. I'm like, what? So I opened up the door, and I saw a kid directly across the street on the sidewalk on the ground. Like he hurt himself, but he wasn't bleeding or anything, so it was all right. But I'm like, well, where's the car? And then I look to my left, and I see the car like like mashed into the house. Like, what is this right now? So whatever, long story short, a car hit the house. What I gather is he hydroplaned, is what it sounded like happened. But I still don't understand. I don't get it. It happened.
Yeah.
The kid was really nice, he was only 20. Yeah, I know, but he was not under his parents' insurance. He had all his paperwork. Like he was just pulling stuff out for the police and everything. I was like really proud of him for doing it. Like I wasn't even pissed at him because I know it was an accident. You know what I mean? It wasn't like he was drunk and smoking weed. He's probably going too fast, but I was just like, wow, I'm so happy he has his information. Like, cops like license, registration. He's like, yep, got it. And it's funny because when I first opened the door, Kiva was like, that's Cairo's friend. And I'm like, huh?
Oh, so you knew the person?
So when I looked across the street, I saw this kid, and I thought it was Cairo because he had the stocking cap. They all have stocking cap, basketball shorts, and slides. That is how they all dress. So I'm like, that Cairo? But he's not, like, it was so weird, but whatever. He did know him because I forgot to get the policy number. And when I called Cairo, he got the guy's phone number and policy number for me. So yeah, it's not, I don't know how bad it is yet. It's not big, but on the inside wall, you can feel the indentation, like it's cracked, and you can feel that it's jutting out a little bit. So if the car had a little more impact, it definitely,
that would have definitely came through the wall.
It would have come through.
Now, did it hit a room that is like, is it anybody's bedroom?
It's the living room where my treadmill is right in front of that window. And it didn't even dawn on me.
It's 8 o'clock.
My oldest daughter's like, that's where you work out at. I'm like, oh shoot, it sure is. That if I was on a treadmill and I heard that,
Uh,
oh my God, I would have hurt myself like trying to jump off that treadmill so fast. But
oh man. Well, I'm
yes,
glad everybody's all right. Nobody was seriously injured.
yeah,
That's definitely very eventful.
yeah. I'm hoping to.
Wow. So like, well, last question, are they gonna like fix it?
Well, yeah, I talked to the insurance people today. I mean, it's good that we have the same insurance company. We both have Liberty, which was
Oh
good.
wow,
Yeah,
that's good, I guess. They pay themselves. Like,
exactly. It makes it easy. Like when I called in the claim, the woman's like, "Well, there's a deductible." I'm like, "What deductible? Why would I be paying for this?" She's like, "Well, we may have to go after their insurance company." I go, "But you are their insurance company. Like, what are you talking? You gonna go
yeah,
after yourself? Like, what are you saying? This will be paid. The house
you gonna send them you gonna send them down the hall.
exactly. The house wasn't moving. Like there's no like fault here. Like whose fault is it?"
It's your fault for having a house at that exact location.
Exactly. Why is your house there? Anyway, whatever. How was your week?
Oh man, my week's been all right.
Yeah.
Hung out with my son yesterday or the other day. Um, got it's been all right. It's been all right. Today was um his school districts, like they had a Zoom meeting kind of for all the parents to give them their plan for the new school year.
Right.
So someone said Liberty. Oh, that's the best jingle. That is the best jingle. The Liberty jingle. The funniest one, not to get off on the side, get sidetracked, but the funny jingle, the video I seen is when they got the little black dude. He tries to put a little soul in it. He's like, "Dee, dee, dee." And the two white people look at him like, really? He's like, oh, my fault, my fault. It
So
was funny. Anyway,
I don't even
um,
know, but I know I have a crush on the Allstate guy.
the Allstate.
Am I the only one who has a crush on the Allstate man? The dark, tall, dark guy with the nice lineup. He's
I
almost
mean, I forgot his name. I
yeah,
don't have a crush, but he's a
actor.
good actor.
Yeah. He's
He's a
handsome.
good actor. He was in The Unit. Now, I don't know if a lot of people have seen that show. It was on for a couple seasons, I think on ABC or one of those
Yeah, he's
CBS, one of those stations. But it was good,
he's
good little
definitely
military
handsome. Don't let me,
special ops type little show.
yeah, don't let me see you in Dunkin' Donuts for real. But go ahead, sorry.
But no, my week's been good. I'm glad I'm here. Got the usual suspects in the building. Got you. I wish the hostess with the mostest brother Oreo was here, but
Yeah.
overall it's been a good week. Um, Kevin Hart. Don't know. I just seen
Oh
Kevin
wait,
Hart's name pop up.
for
What
what?
Tom?
What's Kevin Hart in the
I
Allstate?
don't know. I just seen his name pop up.
Oh,
I don't know any context. I just seen it.
maybe they have an inside thing going on.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, we're gonna move forward. Again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
If you like what's going on so far, let's keep it funky, let's keep it groovy.
Also, hold on. Everyone, please subscribe. Tell your people to subscribe. We are 7 subscribers away from 400. We're trying
Yes.
to get that before the next show. 400. We're 7 away. We just need 7 subs, guys. 7 subs.
Yo,
Go
that's one a day until next week.
exactly. Go tell your people anywhere, your cousins, your grandkids. Just say subscribe, and look at us too, but subscribe.
Right? Check out the show.
Check out the show.
I think it's fun. We're fun. We're hip. We're cool. Bang,
Oh
bang.
wow.
That wasn't, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. But no, tell people we are 7 subscribers away from reaching 400 subs. Yo, thank you to everybody out there. It means a lot. Yeah, we're steady growing. I like it. I like it.
Me too.
But yes, share, like, subscribe, sub, all of that. Um, we're gonna keep the show moving right along. Getting into the black facts of the day.
Black facts.
Black facts. Hold on one second. I just gotta. So first off, for all our music lovers out there, we want to give a big happy birthday to Mr. Isaac Hayes, R.I.P. Great,
Yay.
great artist,
Mhm.
great singer, awesome voice. Like very, I would put him in the same category for a very distinct and unique voice, kind of like Barry White. Like
Right.
the
Yeah.
moment you heard, you like,
Isaac
that's Barry
Hayes.
White.
Yeah.
Like his voice was very distinct,
Isaac
like
Hayes.
that.
Yeah, it was
Now
very
Barry
deep.
White could sing. Like I'm not comparing their singing style,
Right.
but the moment you heard their voice, like it was just very, very distinct, unique. It fit them, and Isaac Hayes' voice is just one of those you can never forget. He's a legend.
Mhm.
Um, had some great hits, most notably Shaft.
Mhm.
Um, that's what bad mother. Shut your mouth.
I didn't
Like
want
that,
to try to do it, but yeah. Yeah.
like classic. Like,
Show 'em.
but today's his birthday again. R.I.P. He passed away. I think it was like a couple years ago, if I remember correctly. Um, but definitely RIP to him. Uh, Great music, great artist, and happy birthday. Happy birthday. Um, this one kind of threw me for a loop when I found out. Like, oh no, there's another birthday today.
Mm.
Again, I didn't know today's birthday, Don King.
Don King.
Can you believe that? Don freaking King. Hair looked
He
like
was
he
still
put his
alive.
hand in a socket.
Yeah.
Don King.
Yeah.
Like today's his birthday.
Yeah.
Like mind blown when I found out, oh, Isaac Hayes' birthday today. That's dope. Wait, Don King?
I mean, Don King did put a lot of people on. I mean, he's a Trump supporter, but he did put a lot of boxes on. I think he cheated
Hey,
a lot of them too.
Don, hey, happy birthday,
Happy
no
birthday, Don
shade,
King.
not trying to diminish his birthday today.
Yeah.
Um, is he still living?
In a
Is he,
Oriole said so. He said he was. I
is,
didn't hear that he was dead.
I mean, I ain't heard nothing. I mean, I know he's getting up there in age,
Gotta be. I mean,
like, and I'm not wishing anything on him. I just know he's an older gentleman.
right.
But hey, happy birthday, Don King. I hope you celebrate and have a good day on your birthday today.
Yep.
Um, we kind of have, it's not necessarily uh, um, a birthday, but we have a death, unfortunately. But Howard A. Wooten, he passed away on this date. But the reason why I wanted to highlight him because he was part of the Tuskegee Airmen,
Oh.
and that kind of the correlation into the gentleman that we talked about last week. That was the weather genius.
Right.
He was a part of the Tuskegee Airmen, and this is one of kind of just connecting little dots, coming full circle. We talked about the guy who was told them about the weather, because again, when you're flying planes, how the wind blows, how fast, are you flying in? Is it going with you? All that is important.
Right.
And if you don't have a good person, a good meteorologist, someone who knows about the weather, you'll be flying into a tornado.
This is a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like head first, like, oh snap. And you would think like, oh, who would fly into a tornado? First off, you're mad high. Them things come out of nowhere. And if you don't know what the wind is like, yes, you will fly right like, oh, it's just windy. Nah, bro, it's a tornado.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is one of the gentlemen that, was able to, you know, get that hand first knowledge. He actually retired from the Air Force. He didn't die in battle. He got to die with his, he passed away with his family, and the ones that loved him.
That's good.
So he was I think it's honorably discharged when you leave the military.
Why was
or
he
honorable discharge, I think. It's something like that, but he left on good standing.
Maybe he got injured and he was discharged honorably, because I think typically when you're injured, you get an honorable discharge.
Oh, well, he wasn't injured. His time was up. He was like, I'm done. I didn't did what I had to do. I want to just relax with my family. So, but I don't know what that is, but he did retire from the Army, got to spend his last days with his family, is basically what I'm trying to say. So even though he passed away, he had a good life. He was a good man. He was a Tuskegee Airman. That's
right.
dope. That's dope. And lastly, LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, signed the Economic Opportunity Act. And basically that set up different, not panels, but different committees to help out people in the inner city with different funding and things to better them, to help them out to get ahead in life. There wasn't a lot of people doing that. But you had this president, like, you know what? I'll take that mantle, and sign something that was, beneficial for the Black and brown community. Now there was a couple loopholes and things like that, where these businesses could take advantage.
Of course.
But overall, it did help. It did set up things, education, trade school, basically just an opportunity. Right. But that was signed today by Lyndon B. Johnson. And that's some of the Black facts that happened on August 20th. I hope you guys learned something. I know I did. I always learn something. But
Isaac Hayes' birthday.
Right? Isaac Hayes, you know what I'm saying? Isaac Hayes, he was the man. But with that being said, we are going to jump right into the news and things like that. Unfortunately, again, Brother Oriole had something very, very important, just popped up at the very last second, right before we came on air. So I'm going to do the weekly sum up again, but Brother Oriole should be back next week, so you can get his take, because he definitely be dropping some gems, and his insight is just, it's one of a kind, but with that being said, I'm going to get into my weekly sum up, and it's kind of going to be getting into a little bit of my headlines, but again, a lot's going on, a lot. We got
it's bleak.
It's bleak. We got things blowing up because it's crazy overseas. It's crazy here. We got people with the worst conspiracies winning elections, back to back. Like, for real? I brought up Marjorie Green. She is a big, I call her the QAnon queen, and she probably might think that as a compliment. She crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying that to be like, she crazy. No, I'm saying, yo, she's crazy. the video she then spouted, you know, she's
Some people still
Islamophobic.
we may have
Like,
some people that don't know QAnon still.
also, so basically QAnon for the viewers who don't know, to sum it up, it's the Republicans' conspiracy theory little cousin, right? They any conspiracy that you ever heard, whether it be negative, and it's about Barack Obama, anybody on the left, David Soros, the craziest conspiracies you can think
Yeah,
of.
their big one is that there's a deep state. They believe that COVID is from the cell phone towers?
Oh yeah, 5G. Yep.
From
It's
5G.
created by 5G. Yep.
Right. They think the Democrats are all pedophiles and that they eat babies or fetuses or something like that. Like, I don't know if they literally believe this stuff or it's just
No, they do.
that there's something that they can all come together and agree and be like this cult group against, the world. And it's interesting, like they don't like the government, but they think Trump is their messiah because they think Trump is anti-government, but he so is not. It's
No.
weird.
No.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he gave billionaires a tax cut.
Right. How's that anti-government? Right. Right.
Again, he's their savior, so it's
right.
not.
Right. Right.
But it is when you talk about healthcare, you're talking about programs to help, Black and brown families and people in the inner city and after school programs, stuff that's gonna help people, That and then now there's too much government, it's all these different Republican talking points, But so yeah, QAnon crazy, And last week, this lady named Marjorie Greene got elected on spouting these crazy conspiracies. Just the other day, another person just got elected spouting crazy conspiracies. The lady's name is Laura Loomer.
Yeah. It should be loony, but
yeah,
it's
yeah, exactly. She's been in the news, in other news for years. Check this out. Now follow me on this. This person just won an election. She just won her primaries in Florida, right? But she got banned from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, PayPal, Vimo, YouTube, and
she's winning. Like she's winning a political office. How is that a thing? And that's so crazy because all of QAnon, even on Facebook, I think they had to take down like all their accounts and their postings, and they're still out here winning political offices, like seats. And
now both of these ladies won their primary, so they have one more race to win. Okay. And there are a lot of local races. Please pay attention to Joe Kennedy and Ed Markey, that race going on in Boston. The race for commissioner here in Brockton with De Silva, and the Senate race for Boston. Oh man, what is that guy's name? I don't have my notes. Well, I have my notes, but I don't have the ones with the gentleman's name on it. But anyway, check out the local races. But yeah, they both won their primaries. But think about how close they are, because once they get elected, they'll be able to make legislation,
right?
Pass laws that crazy laws. I think it was Laura Loomer who said that Ilhan Omar wants to bring in Sharia law. Now, if people who don't know what Sharia law is, that's something extreme, extreme, like, it's not a religion, but it's a set of laws that are very restrictive in what ladies can do,
Right.
and what just the way society operates. It's very oppressive. It's very like, I want to say, like, male dominant. Just it's horrible. Nobody should have to live under those type of laws, rules,
Right.
like, at all. I don't care what faith you are. If I just don't believe, if the person you serve is having you do evil and harmful things to somebody, like, that that's not cool. But anyway, people like that spousing these crazy conspiracies are going to be able to make laws, like, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're not even going to get to talk about immigrants, black and brown people, basically anybody that doesn't look like her or them. They'll be able to pass laws that affect, like,
Yeah.
Trump times 50,
Right.
like,
Imagine.
and this is why we need people to register to vote. This is why, because if we're not politically active, if we're not paying attention to what's going on, people like these two crazy ladies,
Sneak through the crack.
batshit,
Yeah.
like, saying crazy conspiracies on air, like, not holding back, having conversations and making videos like this,
Hmm.
talking to people just like how we are, saying, yo, the Democrats eat babies and they worship owls,
Right.
and they'll say it with a straight face and be dead serious.
And it's dangerous, right? So
It's very
it's
dangerous.
not even just about the policies. They are physically, the QAnon are physically dangerous because they are killing people, right? When they said that Hillary was running that pizza shop, that guy came and shot the pizza
Yeah,
owner. I heard today that they like tried to, this isn't the word, abduct a train, but did something with a train. Like they're out here doing crimes, right? They're out here trying to like kidnap people, abduct trains. Like they're crazy. Like they're really dangerous to where people will die, right? That's
yeah,
how dangerous these people are.
and
It's
and
almost
and
like
they're
the
getting elected.
right.
They're and it they're doing it right. They're getting elected. Um, so I'm terrified right now.
Was that your terrified look? No.
That, yeah, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Yeah. For a number of reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm terrified. Um, yeah, there's
Okay.
I'm sorry, side note. My lady just came in the room with the picture of a big ass spider. I hate spiders.
And he's really
Terrified.
terrified. So
Spider was this big. All right. That's a big, you see, my face is covered up. This big of a spider is on our porch right now. You see my face? My face can fit in that. That's how big the spider is on our porch. You think I'm going outside? No. Am I going to work? No.
oh my
All right. There's a spider outside my house this big. Okay. This is real. This is live. This is raw. Okay. This big. You see my face? It can fit. Anybody want to go outside and kill the spider for me? Anybody? It's this big.
$20.
I got a shotgun. You need an elephant gun.
A shotgun.
You need an elephant gun. Okay? You see this? You scared, okay? Threw me all off. Oh no. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We need to, This is why we need to register to vote. This is why we got to be politically active, because if we're not, we're going to have people like Laura Loomer, Marjorie Green, who are just batshit crazy, being elevated to places where they can actually affect us with
Right.
their crazy conspiracies. All right. So we have to be active. We have to. We need to be registered. You have to be registered. Please, people, if you're not, the deadline is coming very close. Local elections are right around the corner. If you haven't registered, please get out there and register to vote, because if not, now, yes, again, it's happened in Florida. That's in general, it's horrible, but it's in Florida, so it's expected to have some batshit crazy politician. But that's just an example. If people like that are winning elections, even though it's Florida, Florida's a big state. Florida has a lot of delegates. Especially in the Republican Party, it's vital, and that trickles down to other states. You know, if you're not active, people like that will start cropping up in every state in this country, and that is dangerous. To have people like that in office writing laws, because they will make it'll be horrible. So please, please, with all that's going on, like we always say,
Right.
stay active and register to vote. Because if not, you'll have more batshit crazy people, and not just ladies. This is not, I'm not calling them out because they're ladies. It has nothing to do with that. This is about what they stand for and what they say. And it just so happens that they're two crazy ladies from Florida and Georgia that have said wild shit and are being elevated to a position of power,
Right.
that we cannot have,
Right.
because we already have the worst president in history. So enough about that. I see the spiders. You see that? You see that? You want to come kill it? You want to come kill it? It's big. My face is gone. If it bites you, your hand's falling off.
Yeah.
That's why you need a shotgun,
Right.
preferably with an elephant shotgun, because the bullets are about this big too. Okay, it's real. I'm scared. I'm not going outside.
No, we can tell.
I'm not going outside. I'm not. I ain't going to work.
I hope wifey's listening, because if she don't want you to go out, just put a spider out there. You ain't moving.
You seen arachnophobia? Y'all seen arachnophobia out there? Usual suspect. Arachnophobia. The spider was in the old man's shoe when he killed them. Spider crawled in the old man's shoe. The old man's wife was like, Harry, I'm thirsty. Can you give me something to drink? And he loved his wife, Susan. He loved her. He was like, yes, baby, I will get you some water. Because she was parched. Her throat was dry. He was like, baby, I love you. I will get you some water. What happened? He put on his bathrobe, tied it up, put on the slippers. Boom.
It's a wrap.
Boom. He was dead before he can get his foot in comfortably, because the big ass spider that walked up in there bit him and died. I don't want to go out like that. I don't want to go out like Harry.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
That's a true story. That's true.
It's not a true story. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's not a true story. Oh man.
With that being said, we're gonna pass the mic off to Miss Knowledge. Let us know what you got for us this week.
Well, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna have some fun and we're gonna play Who Said It? Remember, these quotes are paraphrasing, so don't come for my neck saying that they are not exact quotes because I know.
Okay. It ain't nothing.
Sometimes
It ain't nothing I said, is it?
no. Sometimes the quotes are too long, so I have to like break the quotes down and like, dot, dot, dot that you guys don't see in here. So I'm just taking pieces of the quote. So
Got you.
you guys ready?
All right, I got my thinking hat on. I'm gonna get them right this week.
Okay, so who said it? First one. I just want Trump out. His mouth gets us in trouble so much. That's like all of America.
Right? Who said it?
They said it, Mary got it.
Who'd she say?
WAP. Cardi B.
Oh, dang. Why you
Biden
gotta
spoke.
start with the rap lyric, man? You know I'm. Oh.
No, it wasn't a rap. She spoke to Biden. She spoke to Biden.
Oh, that was during the Biden conversation?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
Nope.
I see you.
Yeah.
That's why I fucks with Cardi B though.
Yeah.
Cause she talked to Biden. She didn't talk to Sanders on numerous of occasions.
Yeah. So
Whether it be on the Instagram or like they actually, got nice and actually had a face to face when we could do face to faces.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about, yo.
Good for her.
She be doing her shit.
Yeah.
That's why I rocks with her, yo.
Next quote. I mean, I don't want her to give any political advice, but
No, but she speaks out when she needs to.
Yeah. So next quote. Pack a brown paper bag of lunch or dinner if you have to. This week. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Yes, please, because I'm struggling.
Melania. He said Melania too. I just want Trump out. His mouth gets us in trouble. He said Melania.
I could see that.
I could see that. Oh my God. Okay. Pack a brown paper bag of lunch or pack dinner if you have to. That's relative to getting out to vote and standing in line. Pack a brown paper bag of lunch or dinner if you have to.
This week. Was it Michelle?
Yes, Michelle. Close.
Great speech, by the way.
Yes.
Barack Obama's speech was good too.
Oh, absolutely. Next quote. His only pre-existing condition was trusting Trump.
Oh, the lady whose father passed away because Trump said the coronavirus was a hoax.
Yeah. She told him it was like in May. He had said that it was nearly gone or something ridiculous, and then he went out to a karaoke bar. 3 weeks later, he was on a ventilator, and then he died. Kristen Urquiza is her name, and her father, I think, was
the daughter's name.
Anthony. Yeah, huh?
Was that the daughter's name?
That was the daughter's name. She said it. That was her quote.
Yes.
And she was very powerful too, speaking. That's it. You can imagine how many stories like that there are, because when he said that, I'm sure everybody loosened up and just went out and started having a grand old time. I mean, Herman Cain.
And it's not for nothing, but I guarantee you, and I'm trying to be, very empathetic and sincere when I say this. But they don't tell you, they just tell you how many people passed away from COVID, corona, right? But they don't tell you, obviously, which is fine, their political affiliation. And I guarantee you, there is a large percentage of Republicans who, just like this gentleman, voted for Trump, was listening to what he was saying,
Yeah.
and now they lost a family member.
Yeah. And
But the difference is, I really feel like even with all that being said, they still won't say what he said was wrong. I
right.
guarantee you.
I mean, she did. She's the one that
Yeah, her,
but
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But I'm just saying, like, in the bigger scheme, like, think about that.
yeah,
If your person, this person, President Trump, saying, "Oh, this fake," you're telling me out of all the deaths, not one of those people are Republican, and unfortunately had a family member die
of
from
course,
that,
of course.
but aren't speaking up. Like,
Yeah,
think about the disconnect that you have to have to where even a dear, beloved family member, whether it be, mother, father, son, child, grandma, regardless, passed away from COVID and aren't speaking up, aren't speaking out
yeah,
about this man is putting families in danger. Like, think about how you really have to be, I don't know. I don't
yeah.
know.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
More
I'm
quotes.
sorry.
No, that's okay. More quotes we got here. Service to others gives life purpose and meaning.
Biden's wife.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Was Biden's wife the one? She was the one that was in the library. That was Biden's wife, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
But
No.
she did
So
not
who
do
said
this
that
quote.
though?
Anyone? Service to others give life purpose and meaning.
Hmm.
Kamala.
Damn. I'm sorry,
That
Kamala.
was yeah, and that was a quote she took from her mom.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's okay. Bonus round, guys. Bonus round. This is a quick round right here. Here's a bonus round. Because
Oh,
yeah. Bye, Felicia.
what?
That's the quote. Bye, Felicia. Who said it? Come on.
Like, where it
Who
came from,
originated?
Bob Felicia?
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah. Who said it?
Craig's. No. Who was Craig's girlfriend?
No, it's Craig.
Craig?
Yeah, Craig said it.
Oh, I thought it was Craig's girlfriend that said that.
No.
But
Okay.
no, yeah, because him and Smokey was in the car. Yo,
Yeah.
can I borrow your VCR?
Yeah. Okay. Next bonus. You guys should know this. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Brother Gump. Brother Forrest Gump. What made you pick that one?
I wanted to shake it up a little bit.
Yo,
Okay.
that was very random. I would have.
Yeah.
You go Forrest Gump. I
That's why I
like
said.
that.
That's why I said bonus round. Come on. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Classic. Training Day.
Who said it?
Brother Denzel. I forgot what his name was in the movie though.
Anybody know who Denzel was in Training Day?
What was his name? I forgot his name. Was it Pope? It wasn't Pope.
Nope.
I know DA out there.
He gotta know it.
Right?
Alonzo.
Alonzo.
All right. One more.
All right.
This is an easy one. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Dorothy.
Yes. Why did it take you so long?
I had to think about that one real quick. We're not in Kansas anymore. I had to think about that.
Yeah.
Nino Brown. Different movie, but he was still the quote that that a lot of people like from that Nino Brown said was cancel that bitch.
Wow.
That's when he told homegirl to go shoot that dude.
Oh, right. He did. Yeah, he did. That's
He was like, yo,
right.
go cancel that bitch. She was like, I she was by she didn't care. If he told her to go shoot you, bro, just know you was about to get shot. She wasn't playing. Tom Brady? Okay.
Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get to the news now.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
So before, I know we've been talking for a while. So before I even get to the news, and I only have like one big story because my focus is very I'm like tunnel vision right now. So some quick information and dates that people need to pay attention to, and especially in Massachusetts. Saturday, August 22nd at 8 p.m. is the last day to register to vote online or in person for the state primary. So this Saturday, so 2 days, is the last day to register for the state primaries that are coming up in Massachusetts.
Yes.
Saturday, August 22nd through Friday, August 28th is the early voting period. So you can vote early. What's funny?
Real quick, I'm sorry. Yo, DA is a fool. I'm sorry.
What is
DA said, why you got a LeBron James headpiece in the background?
You know what this is? It's not LeBron. Yo, this, we painted this at, what is it, Plaster Fun Place? And you get the plaster and you can paint it any way you want. So this came from Plaster Fun Time. You ever go there with your kids?
I've heard of it. I've never been there. I've heard of it though.
You pick out just a plaster and you can make it, paint it the way you want to paint it. This is dope, yo. Come on.
Yo, no, that's dope. It was just funny, like, yo, why you LeBron?
So LeBron wish he had that much hair. Like, what you joking? LeBron don't got that much hair.
Oh man. Yo, y'all gotta like the video for all of this. Yo, this is y'all better like and subscribe, man. This
7 more subs till 400. Come on, guys.
Yes, we only need 7.
Let's get through this. Monday, August 31st at 12 p.m. is the last day for in-person or absentee voting in the primary for Massachusetts. If you're not in Massachusetts, please, please, please pay attention to your dates and your deadlines for these primaries that are coming up. If you have requested if you have filled out an application to get your ballot, and if you have not gotten your ballot, you need to call, or not even call. At this point, you need to go down there and vote in person, because if you don't have your ballot to do it by mail for the primaries, then it's problematic at this point. September 1st is election day. It is the last day to return your completed vote by mail ballot, or you can vote in person on that day. If you have any questions about these things, go to vote.org, or it's voter.org. I'm not sure, but go to those places, check your deadlines. Primaries are so important right now.
They are.
As I say, voting in those local elections are imperative. And of course, it's imperative for the House and the Senate, but as we know, we tell you, these things have consequences. And because we're fighting we want Trump out. If Trump decides to stay and doesn't want to leave, even if the vote is called for Biden, it goes to the House and the Senate to duke it out. So we actually need to get the Senate. I don't know where McNugget went. Maybe he went to catch the spider. I don't know. But it is important. And I think that Trump is not going to leave. And he is already setting the stage where he can say that this voting by mail has caused him to lose, and he is not going to leave. And then if he does not leave and he's saying that something's going on and it was rigged, it will fall into the House and the Senate to make the decision about if it was rigged or not, or to do a recall or whatever. That is why it is so important, like this election in particular, that we vote down ballot. We have to
Yes.
vote. I don't give a darn who these people are at this point. You just vote D down ballot, because he has to go. Like he has to go, you know.
And
Uh,
everybody in his cabinet, everybody
every
has to go.
They all have to go. Also, I want to say we need more poll workers, because the Postmaster General is actually being called by the Senate tomorrow to testify. And on Monday, he's going to testify before the House. This week, he called off, what he was doing, taking the mailboxes and things like that. He called it off and he suspended it. But he has not returned any mailboxes. He has not returned any of the sorting machines. They're in the trash. He can't return them. He's already put them in the trash. Like those sorting machines sort like 35,000 pieces of mail per hour.
That's a lot.
He's gotten rid of those things. So if you cannot leave less than a 2-week window to mail in your ballots, you just cannot. At that point, I would walk it in. Either you walk it in or go and vote. And like DA said, if you can wait in line to get some Beyonce tickets, you can wait in line to vote. That is why Michelle Obama said, yo, pack a lunch, pack your dinner, wear comfy shoes, bring a chair, bring your transistor radio if those things exist anymore.
Right?
Whatever you need to be comfortable. I don't know, a hot spot so you can be on Wi-Fi. Tailgate with it, right? If you can tailgate for the Patriots and all these games, make it a party, but you have to hold a line and you have to vote, because he said if you can stand in line for iPhones and Jordans and tickets all night, you can stand in line to vote, because this is more important than that.
It's crucial. And we need to make elections a national holiday, or just like when it might be Veterans Day, and it needs to be for every state, or we need to have elections for every state, whether it be local or whatever, on a certain day. Like we need to make it a national holiday.
It should be the weekend. It should be on the weekend.
Yeah, move to the weekend. Like,
but what's interesting? Here we have it on the weekend because we have early voting. Early voting carries over into the weekend. On Saturdays, you can vote when you're voting early, and a lot of states do it, but then there are a lot of states that haven't figured out that
if you're early voting, it's between August 25th to the 28th. So if you're in the state of Massachusetts,
it starts the 22nd. It actually starts
the 22nd.
Yeah, it says Saturday, August 22nd through Friday, August 28th. You can start early.
Okay, so it's 22nd. Okay, yeah. So if you're in the state of Massachusetts and you want to vote early, say that one more time. What are the dates?
This Saturday, August 22nd through next Friday, the 28th. You can go in there, and that's including, of course, the Saturday. So go and vote. I've already voted in a primary. I did mine by mail. I need to track it. So here in Mass, and a lot of states, you can track online, or you can get text when they receive your ballots. All states are different. Like, you just have to research, like really stop being lazy. We research everything else. We Google everything else. We can Google this information and find out this information. It's easy. Also, poll workers are getting old, and there's not enough of them, right? They're like a lot of the older population, they're at risk. You can volunteer to be a poll worker, and I may do that for the November elections. The training, you get paid, you get a stipend for election day, you're helping to set up, preventing interference, all that stuff. So if you want to be a poll worker, there is a website that you can go on. You go on to the Secretary of State and you just like search for a poll worker portal. And here in Mass, you can sign up online to do it. I don't know about the other states, but you would go through the Secretary of State of your state to find out how to be a poll worker.
Yeah, man, we might have to take that up. You
Yeah,
know,
Brockton needs them. I looked. Randolph needs some. Brockton needs some. Boston needs some. Yeah.
might have to step up to the plate. You know.
Yeah. Yep. And my last thing is watch out for the rats because they are coming for you. They are hungry. The rats are coming. They are hungry. Restaurants have been closed too long. They're eating their young. That's how hungry they are. They are not playing with y'all. If y'all think y'all having some nice dining on the streets of New York, chilling, you know, oh, I'm in Soho. Watch out for the rats because they're coming to take your food, man. So those are my topics. Stop yarning.
I'm sorry. It has been a very, very long day. I apologize. Anyway, if you get bit by a cannibal rat, you will turn into a zombie.
He's about to go off topic. So yes, the rats. Also, I want to shout out a Black business. You guys check out this wine. It is Black Girl Magic wine by the McBride sisters. I don't know if anyone's heard of them. They're yeah, two Black sisters that found themselves. They didn't even know they were sisters. Let's say that. They didn't find out that they were sisters until one was 16 and one was like in their 20s. And then when they found out they were sisters, they found out that they had wine in common. One was raised in New Zealand and one was raised in California. How crazy is that? So that's where they're getting their ingredients for their wines in California and in New Zealand. And they already had like 4 lines of wine, but the Black Girl Magic is a special wine. You can get it online unless you're in California or in New Zealand. You can get it there, but
that is very First off, one was in New Zealand.
Yeah.
She grew up in New Zealand.
One was in New Zealand. One was in California. The father told one of them on his deathbed that, hey, you have a half sister, and that's how crazy. And then
that's how you find out you got a half sister.
And they look alike, which is really crazy. But yeah, cool. Black Girl Magic wine. And they also have another wine called She Can. It's like a shout out to women.
She Can?
She Can.
No, I'm saying what's the name of the drink?
She Can.
Oh, that is the name.
Line. Yeah, that's the line. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
The homage to women.
And do you have we got the website so we can put that in the description?
I don't have it, but I will give it to you. But it is the McBride sisters.
All right, we're gonna get that information so y'all can check out those two different beverages.
Yeah, they're the biggest Black-owned winemakers right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not a big wine drinker, so that is dope.
Yeah.
I like wine, you know. I mean, I don't drink it a lot, but every now and again, you know, celebration. Yeah. A couple people get together, just chilling. Hey, you got wine? Hey, yeah, let's pop a bottle.
You know, the Black Girl
wine. You know?
So yeah,
you drink wine, right? You get a little sip, little.
Yeah, I like Prosecco though.
You like what?
Prosecco.
Prosecco?
Yeah, it's a sparkling wine.
Prosecco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Prosecco. I never heard of Prosecco, but all right.
And some old English.
I know what that is, though. I know what that is. That's some real wino shit.
Yeah. Old.
But no, I've had Yellowtail, pretty good. Little Chardonnay. I think that's those are the only two really. I know there's a whole bunch of different brands out there. But
Yes. There is no
again,
wine
I'm not a big
called
wine drinker, so.
Wild Irish Rosa. Like, what? Like, what? He's-
Yo, DA man, you wild, man. Wow. You wild, bro. You wild, bro.
oh my gosh. But yeah, those are my stories. Just gosh, vote. Everyone vote. Stop believing the stuff about Kamala. Just vote. It's not about Kamala. It is not about Biden. It is about Donald Trump, and Donald Trump not being up for this job. You know, he is going to cheat, because we do know that he is individual one. They want his taxes. They are coming for him, and he knows they are coming for him. So he is running scared. We have to vote. Don't let them shut our voices down. Like, we cannot. We can't, you know. So
I dig it. Well, I'm getting to a couple headlines.
yes.
So one is local. There is a local mayoral race going on in Holyoke. Alex Moore is the incumbent, and he's going against forgot the gentleman's name, and I didn't write the gentleman's name down in my notes. Anyway, he is going against a challenger for the seat. And last week, a very scathing report came out that Alex Moore had an entanglement with a couple of college students from Harvard. They felt, pressured, and his conduct was just unbecoming of a mayor and taking advantage of his position. And again, they were younger than him. Big, very big scandal. And that was it. That's all you really heard. Well, just the other day, being reported by The Intercept, definitely check out The Intercept. A lot of great reporting coming from that particular outlet. They tell it like it is. Well, anyway, in their reporting, they're finding out that the scandal was actually concocted by his challenger and organizations that work with the challenger in the race. It's very unfortunate, but we got to call them out, regardless if you're Democrat or Republican. But the challenger, of course, is a Democrat, corporate Democrat, stooping to Republican tactics of course, anytime there's a sex scandal, it's salacious. Everybody wants to know who's sleeping with who. So, and especially if it has that power dynamic where you have this powerful figure, trying to take advantage, of a person, or in this particular case, young ladies who aren't in a position of power. Like, people love that. Well, his opponent and his organizations actually tried to set this up, recruited the young girls, told them what to say, and they did it. And if it wasn't for certain people, I guess, in their circle or that knew what was going on, this information wouldn't have gotten out, but it's out now. And it changes a lot. Alex Moore actually lost a lot of endorsements when this reporting came out. But now he regained all of his endorsements and then some. This is going to be a very big race because it's the AOC, Cori Bush. What's the black gentleman that just won his race a couple weeks ago that we were talking about? The principal.
Oh, New York?
Booker.
Was that in
Was
New York?
it Booker?
I don't remember, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so it goes along those lines where you have the incumbent, progressive going
Right.
against an established Democrat. And right now, a lot of the progressives, the forward-thinking candidates, the candidates that represent the people, the candidates that want to make sure everybody has better health care, has a livable minimum wage, you know, who are really fighting for the people. Those are the people that's winning.
Right.
And the powers that be, again, Republicans and Democrats, we're gonna call them out like we see them. We don't sugarcoat, we don't hold back nothing. Y'all should know that. We don't take that. But we got to fight back. So please, please, if you live in the Holyoke area, or if you know someone in that area, please tell them uh, to look at Alex Moore, look at his record, look at his policies. He's for the people. He wants to make sure you have better health care, you have a livable minimum wage. Like, check him out. Don't let these smear campaigns and these people switch the narrative and go total. That was nasty. That was dirty to concoct something like that. So check him out. Again, I said earlier, and we talked about this, Laura Loomer, please, please register to vote. If you don't vote, we'll have crazy people like Laura Loomer in office.
Right.
And if you don't stay vigilant, you'll fall susceptible to lies about Alex, like people like Alex Moore, who are actually out there championing for people like us, the common worker, the trying to make sure you have money, you have health care, you have a better economy, your kids can go to a decent school. you know these are the people that you need to back. These are the people that you need to vote for.
Right.
you know, Not people who are only going to bow to Wall Street and these corporations. This is the people that care for you and your well-being that you need to vote for. We had some breaking news right before we started the show. Um, uh, was Eric Bannon? Bannon got arrested.
Oh, Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon. I'm sorry. Steve Bannon got arrested for fraud. If you guys don't remember, about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when Trump was trying to get funding for his wall, a GoFundMe was started by Bannon and a couple of his uh, friends, associates, if you will, to start that GoFundMe Build the Wall fund.
Mhm.
They raised dumb amounts of money, millions, mad fast. I think when it happened, I think they had raised like a quarter of a million, or even $500,000, like within like the first hour of the post going up on GoFundMe, something stupid like that. But yeah, they raised a lot of money. Come to find out, Steve Bannon and his friends are grifters.
Yeah.
Like they got y'all. They took your money,
Yep.
pocketed, and ran.
Yeah.
They got y'all. I didn't know this. Kirk Schilling.
Yeah.
Kirk freaking Schilling. Y'all believe that?
Yes.
The bloody sock, Kirk Schilling, the pitcher for the Red Sox when they won their first World Series. Kirk Schilling. The Kirk Schilling who made The Reckoning, which was his video game. I did buy that. I personally, myself, enjoyed that game. A lot of people didn't. I did. I bought the game guide book. That's how much I enjoyed that game. But anyway, Kirk Schilling is also somehow associated with all this. He's on their board. He's on the board of Build the Wall.
Yeah, money grab. It's, and this is why we say vote. Like, we're not saying the Democrats are perfect people. We're not saying that, there aren't any crooks that are Democrats, but
Mhm.
to this level, these are all Republicans. These are all people who support Trump. Look at the NRA. Look at
Right?
the NRA. The NRA has been taking membership fees from these clowns for years and just buying jets and going on safaris in Africa and prancing around Europe. Well, y'all out here fighting, talk about my Second Amendment. I don't know. Like, y'all fools, and you just pouring your money into these people who don't give a damn about you.
Nope.
It's crazy. It's like, the Republicans, they found the winning ticket. It's like, tell people what they want to hear and they'll just pay you. If people are deep-seated racists, just say a bunch of racist shit and they'll pay you. Like, you know what I mean? They'll buy into whatever you're selling if you're tap into whatever the inner shit is, racism, bigotry, need my gun, and this craziness.
Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, just bigots, a wall. Yeah, people probably poured hundreds. Keep the Mexicans out, fuckers, dumb fuckers. And
We're going to build that wall and we're going to keep them out. And all of this hooping, hollering, and how y'all going to be gone.
Crazy, and your money's gone. You didn't give all your money, and you know what? And they still want that. And they still want Bad Talk Bannon. They will still say it is the Democrat. It is a hoax. They are lying. Bannon didn't take that money. They will still say that.
Yep. Y'all got grifted. Him and his boys. They pocketed millions of your hard. Probably took you 10 years.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that because it's true.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all just got grifted. We got Miss Marie said $25 million.
Yeah.
$25 million.
Yeah.
Where the wall at?
Where the wall?
Where the wall at? How much of the wall was built? Where that? Unless what? Y'all still got the little dividers with the space? Y'all still looking at which material y'all want? Where the wall at?
Yeah, them people paying for Trump TV. They'll pay for anything. They literally have a subscription to Trump TV. Why do you need a subscription to Trump TV when he holding a stupid press conference lying all day long, or he's on Fox, or he's on Twitter? Like, why would you pay for them to say the same thing? It doesn't even make any sense. These people,
Yo, y'all got grifted for $25 million.
Yeah.
And Kirk Schilling was part of, like, I'm bugging. Kirk Schilling. Like, I mean.
He went under with that stupid video game. He had debt. And he's part of them too. His timeline is full of bigotry and hate just as well. He's one of the Boston sports bigots. We got to do a show about Boston sports because it's full of bigotry and racism. Mm-hmm. That is obvious,
We got Miss Marie. She says it's on private property. 3 miles of wall is in Texas. That's a lot. 3 miles, that's a couple blocks.
Well, is that the wall that Trump was putting up, or
I'm guessing, I guess that's part of the money. And so I guess they put up 3 miles of wall.
How could Bannon put up any wall? Like, who is Bannon to put up a wall? That's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't even, Bannon has no authority to be putting a wall up. It's like, who is Bannon?
Like, this was if you couldn't tell, this was a grift. Like, none of this is official. Like, these are private people.
Right.
Like me and you. Like, that's like me and Miss Knowledge. Like, yo, we about to start a college, right?
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should say we building a wall. Maybe they'll donate to us.
Maybe. Shoot. I want 25 million.
Like Candace Owens. We'd be like, I'll be the new Candace Owens. You could be
I'll be the new Black Charlie Kirk.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm about to put that in the description. The Black Charlie Kirk.
Seriously,
Yo, if this video don't blow up and go viral after that,
let's see if we can
yo,
get the
I'm
money.
putting that in the description. The Black Charlie Kirk is in the building.
I'm gonna be
Holla at me.
Diamond
I'm
and
gonna put that.
Silk.
That's gonna be on my screen name for next week. I can't change it right now, but Frosty McNuggetts, aka the Black Charlie Kirk,
Black Charlie Clark. Oh God, Kirk
is in the building all day.
Yeah, it's bad. But you know what? Racism drives them. They don't care.
They
They
don't.
don't care.
They will lie and give you half truths. They will and they'll do it intentionally. Like Candace Owens, she will say something and it may have a small little bit of truth in it, but she won't give you context. She's horrible.
Now, the last time Candace Owens told the truth was the last time she saw her edges, and that was that was a long time ago. She ain't told.
Oh, you ain't got no edges.
That was a long time ago. Like she said a racist taught her Black history. So I think did she say Charlie Kirk taught her Black history? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's where she said that.
With anything she says, like, I mean, I would like to really talk with her and see, like, yo, how are you able to really just sit there, like, you really believe the stuff
some money.
That got to be some good money. That's some. I'm covering up. I got me a nice little money pillow with a money stuffed bear. Like, she's getting real good money to sleep comfortable.
To sell your people out, to sell the Black community out, girl. Like, for you to spout white supremacist dialogue, like the nerve of you. She ain't Black. She Black in color only.
Yo, the Black Charlie Kirk is here. I'm about to dispel
know
all that.
Funny? You know what's funny? And then Diamond and Silk got a nerve to be upset that Fox News fired them. Talk about it's racist. Like, if y'all don't put y'all wigs on straight, stop it. Stop.
Don't let the Black Charlie Kirk get you now.
They said it's racist that they got fired. I mean, it kind of was, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, wow, it's interesting that Diamond and Silk got fired for talking about saying COVID lies when all the other people on Fox News talk about COVID lies too, and they still there.
They just did that to be like, we fired somebody. See, told you. Like, well, it's I don't even know how they even became on Fox News anyway. Like, what were they? They weren't correspondents. They weren't analysts. What the hell they gonna analyze?
They're Black. They're useful tools, useful idiots. Any Black person right now who comes out and agrees with Donald Trump and goes out there and says Trayvon Martin is the cause of his own death and Black Lives Matter are fascist, they're gonna love them. They will amplify their voice because they'll be like, see, this Black person says that Black Lives Matter is fascist and a terrorist group. Like, they will amplify that. Of course they will. We could make, you know how many views we would have? You know how many white racist subscribers we would have if we sat here and talked about how Black Lives Matter is awful and Black people need to get up and pick themselves up by their bootstraps and stop being lazy because if I did it, anybody could do it. Man, they'd be racists would run over to here like
we would meet our goals. We would meet our goals. It would be like it's sad because
it is sad.
She found her price point.
Right.
Like, and she didn't have any care to the context, not even just talking bad about Black people. Like, you have to really dissect and get into the psychology and the after effects.
Right.
You know, like how you say, you know, she's spouting all this racist stuff, and now she's working with you know, what is it, Turning Point USA or whatever the organization is, or
Can,
or did they fire from that, the Charlie
can,
Kirk organization?
oh, I don't know. Is that where she's working? I
I
didn't.
I think it was called Turning Point USA or something like that.
Oh, okay. The white nationalist organization.
Yeah, like if we like they was like, yo, we're gonna give you X amount of dollars. Start saying this. She was like, yes, let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it. This is my career. This is what I want to do with my life. I found my path. This is my calling.
Yeah.
Like that's what's going through her head. That has to be. Like, this has to be, this is
It's
what she was born to
I
do.
mean, but power is driving all of them, right? Like that's the Mitch McConnells who said that Trump was a racist and how he was a disaster, and Lindsey Graham, all of them. But then when Trump got in office and like started doling out jobs to their families and money and everything, so now they're just like golfing with them. They love him. He's like the all of them, and they don't want to lose that power. They do
Yeah,
not. So,
and
ah,
we have to we definitely have to stay active.
yeah,
Oh yes, Turning Point USA kicked her out. Okay, yeah, yep,
wow.
yep. Okay, so I knew it was okay. Yeah, so she's doing her own thing, but I mean, I don't know how she can really. There's something negative really affected her, growing up, whether it was emotional, physical, something really got her thinking like, yo, the stuff that I'm saying is right.
She knows it's wrong. It's money. Like, that she's making a lot of money. She's got her book. She's got a following. People want her on Like, she's drunk with it.
That
Just,
it's so sad, so sad,
and listen,
so
if she
sad.
keep going, she's probably thinking like she was probably caping for a job at the White House. And, Omarosa's spot. Whatever Omarosa did, I don't know what
Yo, after she put out her book, I ain't heard from her since.
Omarosa. Oh,
Yeah, she
I know.
put out that book. She had her quick little extra 15 minutes of fame,
Yeah,
and she's gone.
yeah.
But one last headline. Before we start to close out the show, ended on some good news.
Good news.
Um, I mean, I think it's good news. Flint, Michigan,
Sorry.
is being awarded $600 million.
That is good news.
$600 million to the individuals, mainly black and brown people that were affected
Yeah.
by the dumbass governor, or was it the mayor? It was one of them.
All of them. I think it was the governor. I
All of
don't
them
know. It was just all of them. Yeah.
switching the water supply
Yeah.
from the nasty stuff they was getting,
Right.
and then dumping it into the water supply that the black and brown communities used.
Right.
Like, that was illegal. You couldn't do it. He lied about it. Then when it came out, he tried to backpedal. It was too late. Barack Obama had to get involved. That whole situation was kind of wishy. It
Yeah.
was a little iffy.
Right.
That was a very iffy. I don't think he should have done it.
Right.
Like, because even after that whole situation, they were still affected. They still didn't have clean water. Barack Obama's out of office.
Right.
Like, Barack Obama was in office 10 years ago.
Right.
Or no, not 10 years ago, 4 years ago, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the situation,
It was like 10.
it do feel like 10. But think about that. Barack Obama was in office when this situation was going on.
Right.
I think he was in his second term.
Yeah. Yeah.
The second term, right? So that was 2012, 12, 16, yeah.
Something like that.
So that's eight years. They've been affected by this situation for 8 years, a little over.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And now these kids are now going to have money so they can finally get like the medical attention that they need, the counseling that they need, like the extra help, because a lot of them are having disabilities like now. Wow.
Can't wash up properly, can't drink. All you got to spend money to get clean water bottles. Like,
yeah, they said by the time this is all over, the state is going to be paying like billions of dollars, because that's just the money value. That is not including the medical, the extra care they're going to have throughout their life, because some of them are going to need care for years and years. It's going to be residual effects to this. And the lawsuits aren't done because there are a whole bunch of contractors and third-party people that lawsuits are still going on. So hopefully those settle soon, and that is good news. Finally.
Right. So actually, Miss Marie said it was between 2014 through 2015.
Okay.
When Barack Obama was in office, when the Flint situation was going on. So about 5 years. But even still, to go 5 days,
right,
is bad enough.
Right. And it's still not fixed.
It's still not fixed.
So that is the crazy thing. It is still not fixed. How is that a thing?
And I hope that they don't back down, even though they're getting money. Like, yo, this is only part of what you have to do in fixing what you did. Like, I hope this gives them even more fuel,
right,
give them even more power to put their foot to the pedal and really drive this shit home.
Right.
Like, yo, fix this shit.
Right.
Like, yes, you're giving us some money to help out. Thank you. You should have did that a long time ago.
Right.
Fix the problem. I want clean water. I need to drink. My family needs to drink some water. Like, water's life. Yeah, you can get water bottles.
Right. You gotta wash your hair. Like, what's going on? You gotta shower. How are you washing your hair if, oh my gosh.
You just gonna get a water bottle like you at the playground. You just gonna pour it on your head. Like, you can't. And the little bit of money that they are gonna get isn't gonna help in the long run. It may help with little things here and now. They may get money, go to a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe pay off their hotel bill because they've been staying in a hotel for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. That's what we're saying. The $600 million, it's a good thing. It's about damn time.
And those people can't even sell their homes. Imagine that. Like, if you really think about it, what if they want to sell and leave and move somewhere else and they own their homes? Who's buying their homes?
Nobody.
Oh,
I'm not living in a house that got dirty water.
Right. Like,
you're not.
They'll never be able to sell their homes. It'll be years. Like, they can't even move. They are just stuck.
And that is a very, very interesting, like, look at it. Right. Because that will affect you selling. You can't move.
Right. You cannot
because no one's going to buy that house.
Right. Even when it's fixed.
Yeah. You can have a nice house. Yeah. But if you got dirty water.
Right. And it's going to be known for that. Even when they fix the problem, Flint is going to be known for dirty water. So even if they got the settlement, they're like, yo, I want to sell my house and leave. Like, no one's buying those homes. Unless it's...
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. But congratulations to Flint. This isn't like she said, this is just the start. There's definitely going to be more funds that they're going to have to pay out and give uh, to the citizens of Flint, because this is just unheard of. It's unacceptable. The town over, they're fine.
Yeah, watch what's gonna happen.
They're doing just fine.
Probably a master plan is like get the Black people out of Flint, because once they get their settlement and their money, they'll probably like contractors and stuff will come in and buy those homes. It won't be like individuals, it'll be contractors will buy those homes. Those people will move out and they're gonna fix up Flint.
They'll flip the switch.
They're gonna, Flint is gonna be gentrified. It's gonna be totally different. So
this is why we have to stay active.
Not a win.
Vigilant.
Yeah.
We have to, because they are, it's like a cornered dog, cornered animal. They're going to do whatever they can to get free.
Yeah.
To get out of that corner. Because right now they're in a corner. The way the climate is changing, the demographics, this American ideal, the American dream, that shit's fading away. That shit wasn't real from the get-go. Right. That shit wasn't real back in the 50s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even then, like, the corporations was robbing the white people. Like, whatever, the middle class, however, yes, whatever. But even back then, the corporations was just as corrupt, just as evil as they are now. Right. Because back then, there wasn't no internet. There wasn't no business. Well, there was business papers, but who owned the papers? The businesses. Right. You know what I mean? There wasn't no independent bloggers. There wasn't nothing like what we're doing.
Right.
They could do whatever, and they did whatever, and that's why that particular time in history was so prosperous, why money was so abundant. People could buy so many things because these fucking corporations were evil as shit. They were screwing over people. They were setting the groundwork, the framework,
right,
the ideology.
Right.
They were setting that then. And the people, I won't say who, but the people that claim to be know-it-all was getting grifted. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Even back then, the people who thought, oh, I'm so high and mighty, y'all was getting grifted. Y'all was just, ooh, yes, wealth. I'm established.
Yeah.
Getting grifted.
Exactly.
They was taking your money.
Yeah.
They was loving it. They was like, oh, we making so much money. Because nobody was fighting back. Nobody was standing up. Well, people were standing up. People like us. People that look like me and Miss Knowledge. Those people was standing up.
Yeah.
Those people was fighting back. They seen through the bullshit.
Right.
But the people all high and mighty, they didn't.
Right.
And it repeated itself.
Exactly.
Steve Bannon and his crews grifted y'all $25 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
25 million.
Yeah.
Just saying. You gotta. They've been doing it for years. They don't care.
For years.
That's why we have to stay vigilant. We have to call them out on the carpet. We have to let them know. We have to let you know, hey, this is what's going on. We need the vote. We need to get the people that represent us, that represent the community, that want to fight for change, equality. That's the people we need to elect. Those are the people that we need in office. We don't need people like Laura Loomer, part of the QAnon, doing crazy conspiracies. We don't need people like Marjorie Green, who's a QAnon queen. Oh, that rhyme. Bars. But yo, Talib, sign me, son. But if we don't do what we need to do, You're going to have people like that making the laws and passing judgment
Right.
when they are bigoted, evil, nasty, corrupt people. And those are the type of people that will take money happily.
Yeah.
To spout some evil thing. What?
Right.
You want me to say what? And you gonna pay me how much?
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
less. I'm there.
Look at that. Just like the cigarette corporations, the cigarette companies, they taking all that money and killing you at the same damn time.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that nicotine is addicting, knowing that it's killing you, but they taking your money because they don't
Mm-hmm.
care. They don't
Getting
care.
grifted. And
Yeah.
if you're not aware of the grift, you'll be a Republican.
You'll be a broke Republican.
You'll be a broke Republican. Oh, yo, no doubt. I'm gonna hit her up, yo. I need to get signed, yo. You know what I'm saying? Frosty McNuggetts, yo. That's the illest rap name in the game.
What'd you say?
In the game, I'm telling you, I got bars with the Z, with the Z and 2 lines through it. That's how dope I am.
Oh boy, creating a monster.
Yo, but no, that's all I got for my headlines. We are definitely about to wrap the show up. Again, thank you all for staying
Thank
with us.
you.
Usual suspects, yo, y'all dope. You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
subscribe, share, please.
Yes.
7 more subs, guys. Come on, we want to hit 400 this week. That will make our day. Maybe we will have some
Yes.
balloons and stuff when we make it to 400.
Yo, that's a big achievement, and we couldn't be here without y'all. Please let everybody know. Tune in. If you have any suggestions on different issues that you guys want us to talk about, you always leave our social media information in the description. Hit us up. Shoot us a message.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about. That's cool.
Instagram, Facebook. Leave a message on here. Comment below.
Yeah.
Leave comments. We definitely try to get and answer the comments we do get. But let us know if there's issues or things you want us to talk about. We will talk about those issues. We also want to, expand. Let people know. Tell everybody. You know. Shoot, random strangers. You on the train? You spark up a conversation.
A socially distanced conversation.
Socially distanced conversation. Yes. Socially distanced conversation. What if you have a conversation? Y'all talking? Hey, you ever heard the show What's Up People News? Check it out.
That's right.
Check it out.
That's right. We're bringing it to the people.
Right. Any shout outs you want to give before we go?
I just want to shout out Kiva because she is starting college on Monday. I'm so excited for her. My son is still chugging along, trying to get his associates, but I'm happy for her because her first day is Monday and she will be able to go onto the campus. They're doing COVID testing twice a week, which is insane, but I'm excited for her. So it's cool.
As insane as it is,
it's smart.
I do like that because they're being vigilant. They're checking.
Right.
If it was once a week, I don't know, but twice, that's...
Well, she's twice because she's an athlete and they're going to be practicing. Nice. So they canceled track. Sport? Well, she does everything, but she's doing track. Like when she was in high school, she did track, volleyball, basketball, whatever sport of the season, she did it and she excelled in it. But
nice.
She does track. She's the long jump. She does the long
jump.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yo, so she be doing the...
Yeah. She got a whole bunch of medals. Yeah. So they canceled it and they're going to do it in the winter. So she's doing winter track, but they want to practice. So she has to do the COVID testing twice a week. The staff, faculty, and regular students are testing once a week, unless they're high risk, I guess. But honestly, they have a testing site they can just go and test. Like they can do it more than once a week if they wanted to. They could do it twice a week if they want.
Nice.
But
That's what's up. That's
yeah,
what's up.
it's smart. It's very smart.
I like that. I like that.
Glad they can afford to do it. So at least we know that her status all the time. So I feel comfortable now. I can hug her.
Right, right. No, and that's that. Hey, hugs, especially now,
Yeah,
far few and in between.
exactly. You miss that. I miss like hugging people when you see them. It's just like, right.
I
Yeah, it's
I don't
weird.
want to like seeing my aunt or my grandma. I don't
Yeah,
want to get too close because I'm
right,
scared. You
right,
know,
right,
like my grandma's older. I don't. People I may interact with.
right,
Going to work. 'Cause I still got to go to work.
right. Because you may be carrying and you don't even know you're a carrier.
Exactly, exactly. So it
Get your
sucks.
flu shots, people. Get your flu
Yes,
shots. Probably get your flu shots early because I suspect closer to wintertime, they may run out because more people are going to get their flu shots this wintertime. People
yeah,
want
and
serious,
that's actually one of the requirements that the
yeah,
governor passed
students, right?
for
Kids,
the students
right?
going back to school is getting a flu shot.
Right.
Now, in certain areas, in my son's area, um, getting the flu shot is optional.
Mm-hmm.
Um, not it's the after schools, I think,
Mm,
who are making it optional as
okay.
far as to get the flu shot or not. But the schools, you have to get the flu shot. But it's you know we gotta keep our kids safe.
Right.
And if this is something that may aid
Right.
in keeping them safe and maybe even trying to small if it can help
Right.
even the tiny little bit,
Right.
hey, let's try to do it. Let's.
Because we don't want the flu to be mistaken for COVID. So
No.
just kind of want them not to have the flu. And plus, you
Yeah,
don't want them to susceptible and for them to be, their immune system to be that broken down with COVID
exactly.
out here. So you definitely don't want these kids running around with the flu or us adults for that matter. Like we don't need to be running around because it's going to break our body down and our immune system's going to be
Hmm.
shit. And that's when COVID's like, wait, what? Do
Well,
I hear a weakened
your
immune
immune
system?
system said what?
Exactly. Exactly. Well, man, I'm here taking apple cider gummies and vitamins and everything else in there. What?
Mm, mm,
Oh,
mm.
for real. But thanks, guys. I know we've been talking a lot. It's a good show. We enjoyed you guys. That's why we're going so long.
Right, right. Please, everybody, register to vote. Um,
Yes.
Tell your friends, family, if they haven't registered, to register, and if they are registered, please go out and vote. Please, please. We cannot have 4 more years of this asshole, Agent Orange, whatever you want to call him,
Individual
in
one.
office.
Right.
Like it's detrimental to our health,
And
literally.
dextramental.
Dexter, all of that,
Detrimental.
detrimental, instrumental,
Instrumental,
all of that,
existential.
all of that. It's literally killing us. Having him in
Yeah.
office is literally killing us.
Hmm.
Um, so please register to vote. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Stay safe. Have an awesome weekend. I can't say party because it's COVID, but have fun. Do social distancing, all of that, but still try to get out, enjoy the weather, enjoy your family, stay
Yes.
safe.
Yeah. Give
And,
virtual hugs.
virtual hugs,
Yeah.
kisses, all of that. But stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye. Good night.
Peace.